Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom. First of all, thanks for the opportunity that has been given to me to explain my homework about Spech Act. Now, I will explain about Spech Act that consisting of the definition of Spech Act according to experts on Spech Act, the types of Spech Act, and the example of Spech Act. Hope you can enjoy this video. Definition of Spech Acts. Spech Act is a theory that examines meaning language based on the relationship between utterances and action thus his narrative. Spech Act is pragmatic element that involves speakers and listener or writer and reader and what is being said. Speaking can be said as an activity because it's a possibility have specific aims and objective. Speech is the main means communication has a real meaning in communication with firm utterances involving two parties under certain conditions. According to the expert John Shirley in Rosminto 2009 says that Spech Act is a theory that examines meaning language is based on the relationship between the action and speech of speaker. From this explanation, it can be concluded that the Spech Act is a language that can be understood well if in the one with situation and context of the language. Speech can also be said to be meaningful if carried out or realized in communication, based on a condition certain activities and on the relationship between the action and speech. Types of Spech Acts. Spech acts in language with pragmatics have each other relateness to one another. And examine Spech acts pragmatically formulate in three types of Spech acts. The three Spech acts are locutionary Spech acts, illocutionary Spech acts, and perlocutionary Spech acts. 1. Locutionary Spech acts. Locutionary acts are actions used to express something. According to Rahardi 2009, locutionary Spech acts are the acts of saying something that priorities the content of the speech delivered by the speaker. So, locutionary action is the delivery of information that delivered by the speaker. Locutionary acts can be said as Spech acts the easiest to identify because it can be done without include the context of speech in speech situation. 2. Illocutionary acts. Illocutionary Spech acts are speech acts that contain power, perform an action by saying something. This action can be in the form of promises, offers of question, and utterances. By therefore, this illocutionary Spech acts is also known as the act of doing something. 3. Perlocutionary acts. Perlocutionary is doing an action by stating something. This perlocutionary acts has an influence on the speech partner who listens to the speech. According to Nadar 2013, perlocutionary acts are actions that used to influence speech partners such as embracing, intimidating, persuade, and others. Perlocutionary acts is speech that gives effect or influence on speakers with the form of speech. Example of Spech acts. 1. Locutionary acts. Locutionary acts are speech acts related to saying something. 2. Illocutionary act. Illocutionary acts are speech acts related to action in relation to saying something. 3. Perlocutionary acts are speech acts that cause or consequence because of an action in saying something. Okay, that's my explain about Spech Act and hope you can get benefit from this video. Thanks for watching guys. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom.